rise and fall of national leaders around the world. Once again, the strength of democratic processes was demonstrated in the United States as the Republicans and the Democrats fought it out for the presidency. Mr. Johnson was thrust into office through the tragedy in Dallas. Now he sought to become president in his own right, and he was opposed by Republican Barry Goldwater in a hot and heavy political campaign. The loudest voice of all was the quiet American voter. When the ballots were counted, President Johnson had a plurality of 16 million, and a landslide vote returned him to office with Hubert Humphrey as his vice president. In Britain, the voters there ended a 13-year Conservative Party rule, and Lord Hume was forced to resign as Prime Minister. The Labourites took over at number 10 Downing Street as Harold Wilson became the new Prime Minister. Khrushchev joined the Outs, but of course he was bounced from office. People had no voice in that matter. However, Nikita was always in full voice. When he visited the United Nations, his harangue left the delegates aghast. The Central Committee pulled the red carpet from beneath Khrushchev and named Leonid Brezhnev as new party leader. A towering figure passed from the world scene. Nehru became India's first prime minister when it won independence from Britain, and he led his country to new greatness. He was respected by world leaders, and his influence was vast. India's flag of freedom is lowered as millions jam New Delhi to mourn their beloved Prime Minister. He is accorded a Hindu funeral that calls for cremation. He left an indelible record on the pages of history.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. This is a test recording on the Honeytone reel-to-reel tape recorder. This is a battery operated machine using 3 1/4 inch reels. It has rim drive transport and swinging magnet erase. Testing the Honeytone tape recorder. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. This is a test recording on the Honeytone reel-to-reel tape recorder. This is a battery-operated machine using 3 1/4 inch reels. It has rim drive transport and swinging magnet erase. Testing the Honeytone tape recorder. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4.
These are the brakes. In stop, they protrude fully, locking the reels in place. In rewind, they retract fully. In play, this brake protrudes slightly, creating back tension for the feed table. This is the swinging magnet. When set to record, the magnet swings into the path of the tape, erasing the previous recording.